Well, the trio accused in a violent home invasion in Spring Branch, where a woman was tied up in front of her young children, remains behind bars. This is the same incident where an HPD officer was shot Tuesday.
Gina, we had the opportunity to speak with the victim's father earlier today. He's now had a little more than a day to marinate on exactly what happened.
Definitely a violation. Never experienced this kind of violent crime in my life.
And now the three suspects accused of the violent crime are behind bars in Harris County. Raymond Perez, accused of shooting the Houston police officer. Michael Perez, who police say was also inside the home, and Brian Garcia Chavez, the alleged getaway driver. The trio is accused of posing as a food delivery service and forcing their way into the home on Alderney Drive, a quiet neighborhood street in Spring Branch. A 26-year-old woman and her two small children inside, zip-tying the woman's hands and ransacking the home.
It's amazing what can happen, how wrecked the house can be in just 10 minutes.
Fortunately, the neighbor across the street saw what was going on and called 911 before he says the men ever made entry. When the officers showed up, police say Raymond Perez shot Officer Scott Durfee, who has been released from the hospital since the shooting. The victim's father, Ben Bates, is looking back on the horrific event that unfolded at his home on Tuesday, convinced that arms of protection were wrapped around his family. From the neighbors seeing what was going on and taking action so quickly, to the quick arrival of the officers and the suspects not trying to use his daughter as a human shield or taking her as a hostage. The victim's father says his daughter is shaken.
We actually have a Ring camera, and you can answer with the Ring app, and she hadn't been doing that, but I guarantee she'll do it from now on.
So there are three suspects in this case. Raymond Perez has not yet gone before a hearing officer, but the alleged getaway driver's bond has been set at $100,000 today. The other man, who officials say went inside of the home, a hearing officer did not set his bond today. They referred it to a district court judge.